Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Verb Circus. My name is Kyle Miller, and welcome to our fourth program with this particular set of guests. They've been a lot of fun. Two great guys who have made for an interesting show. First, we have Gregorio, the nuclear physicist, right, Gregorio?
Right, I am.
Good. And how are you feeling today, Gregorio?
Well, I'm feeling okay.
Okay, good. Are you optimistic about your performance on the show today?
Yes, I'm very optimistic.
Good, good. All right, okay. Now, Gregorio, it's our fourth program. Maybe you can give some tips, some hints to the people at home, consejos, right, for improving their English. What advice, as a student, what advice can you give to the people at home?
Of course, apart from watching this TV channel, to watch some movies of this original soundtrack version.
Okay, okay, good, good. Do you do that? Do you watch movies in original version?
Of course, I do.
Okay, good idea. All right, good, good. And why don't we go ahead to Diego? What have you got for us, Diego? How are you feeling today?
Better than yesterday.
Better than yesterday? You're feeling good? All right, good. Do you have any tips for the people at home for improving their English?
To hear your radio program.
Oh, really? Oh, thank you. Well, listen, escuchar.
Listen.
No oír, but escuchar, to listen. Listen to the radio. Okay, okay, good idea. Do you listen to Vaughan radio sometimes?
Sometimes.
Good, good. Okay, well, thank you.
When I can.
Okay, good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at our scores and see where they stand. Gregorio and Diego here starting today's program. See how they're doing. We have Gregorio with 265 points and Diego starting the day with 185. Good job, both of you. Two good scores. All right, well, we have to get started the way we always do, ladies and gentlemen. I can feel it coming in. I think it's going to be a good one. Our verb of the day, here it comes. Oh, look at that. The verb to last. To last. Que es durar. To last. Okay, can you conjugate this verb for me, Diego? Every day.
Every day I last.
Yeah. Yesterday.
I last.
I lasted.
I lasted.
Lasted, yeah.
And eventually I...
Lately.
I lasted.
I have lasted.
I have lasted.
I have lasted. Okay. Yes, every day I last. Yesterday I lasted. Lately I have lasted. Now the interesting thing here is that the subject is usually it, third person. So we have the situation in the present. It lasts, usually. Okay? So we're going to take a look at our uses here. We have to go on or continue in time. In other words, durar. This is the use of this verb. But the interesting thing is, yes, the subject is usually third person. So we say it lasts. A movie lasts 2 hours, for example. Okay? So we have the pronunciation, sometimes a little bit difficult. STS, lasts. So Gregorio, can you pronounce that for us? It lasts.
It lasts.
Again?
It lasts.
Okay, and Diego?
It lasts.
It lasts.
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 It's a little bit difficult for me.
It's difficult. It lasts.
It lasts.
Okay. Okay, it lasts. Okay. How long does the news last on television, Gregorio?
3 minutes.
3 minutes? 3 minutos?
30 minutes.
Okay.
More or less they last.
So the news, but it's singular. That we say the news. The news lasts.
The news lasts. Singular, you say?
Yeah, the news. It's well, it's non-countable, right?
The news lasts.
Yeah.
Lasts 30 minutes.
The news lasts 30 minutes. Okay. How long does a coffee break usually last, Diego?
15 minutes.
A coffee break?
Lasts 15 minutes.
Yeah,
more or less.
repeat it.
The coffee break lasts 15 minutes, more or less.
Okay, about 15 minutes. A coffee break lasts 15 minutes. So you have that STS. Practice that at home. A coffee break lasts 15 minutes. All right. How long did the Spanish Civil War last? Gregorio, do you know? In the past.
In the past, the Spanish Civil War lasted.
Lasted, correct?
3 years.
3 years.
3 years.
3 years.
In the past, right? It lasted. Okay, ask him how long this show lasts.
Diego,
ask Diego.
Diego, how long does this show last?
25 minutes, more or less.
This show
lasts about 25 minutes.
Okay, it lasts about 25 minutes. That's right, the verb to last. It lasts. And there you go, durar. Quite simply, the verb to last. But the pronunciation is very important. All right, let's put you to the test now by moving on, ladies and gentlemen, to the translation challenge. All right, friends, here we are in the translation challenge. Here you will have the sentence in Spanish and 3 options in English. 3 opciones en inglés. Tienes que elegir la traducción correcta. Okay, let's hear example number 1.
Dura mucho tiempo.
Okay, A, it lasts a long time. B, it takes a long time. And C, it lasts much time. You have 5 seconds. Okay, we'll start with Gregorio. No, you can't change your answer now, unfortunately,
Okay.
Diego.
Yeah.
What have you got, Gregorio, for us?
I chose A.
A. Okay, he says A. And Diego?
I say C.
I say
And they want to change for A.
Unfortunately, it's too late now. The correct answer, ladies and gentlemen, is in fact A. Yes, it lasts a long time. Can you repeat it for us, Diego?
It lasts a long time.
It lasts.
It lasts a long time.
Good job. Good pronunciation. I like that. It lasts a long time. Because much, we don't normally use much in the affirmative. Okay, in the affirmative, a long time, we would say. It lasts a long time. Okay, good. Let's hear number 2.
Hemos durado más que los otros.
Okay, option A, we've taken more than the others. B, we've lasted longer than the others. And option C, we have taken more than the other ones. 5 seconds. A, B, or C. All right, they've got their answers. Diego, you were very confident that time. He's got. What's
B.
your answer? B.
I say B.
He thinks it's B. Gregorio, do you agree with him?
I do.
B. Okay. Can you read that for us, Gregorio, first?
We've lasted longer than the others.
Okay, and at home? Yes, that is the correct answer. Good job for 5 points. We've lasted longer than the others. En voz alta, we've lasted longer than the others. Good job. All right, 5 points. Good, let's hear now example number 3.
La guerra de Vietnam duró 15 años.
Okay, option A, the Vietnam War lasted 15 years. B, the War of Vietnam lasted 15 years. And C, the Vietnam War took 15 years. Okay. All right, we'll go back to Gregorio this time. Now, hopefully at home you have the right answer. En casa, espero que sí. We'll start with Gregorio. What have you got for us?
I've got A.
A, he says. Okay, Diego?
I say A as well.
A as well. Can you repeat it for us, Diego?
Yes. The Vietnam War lasted 15 years.
15 years.
Years.
Okay. And ladies and gentlemen, they're both right. Yeah, 5 points. The Vietnam War lasted 15 years. Okay. To take es tardar. Okay. Take is tardar. To last is durar. Okay. Very important difference there. All right, let's move on now to example number 3.
Duran
Number 4.
más que antes.
Yes, excuse me, number 4. Duran más que antes. All right, option A, they take longer than before. B, they last more than before. And C, they last longer than they used to. A, B, or C? All right, we'll start with Diego this time.
I say C.
C. Can you read it out loud for us, please?
They last longer than they used to.
Okay, and Gregorio?
C as well.
Oh, you agree with them. They agree with each other on C. They last longer than they used to. And at home, do you agree with these two gentlemen? I hope so, because they're both right for 5 points. Good job. Gregorio, can you read it for us?
They last longer than they used to.
They last longer than they used to, like batteries. Batteries. Do batteries last longer than they used to now?
Yeah,
I think they do.
I hope so.
I think so, because I think they're making better batteries, right?
Okay.
Pilas, batteries. and now batteries last longer than they used to because of technology improvements, right? Okay, good job, guys. Let's take a look at our scores here. After round 1 of the translation challenge, we'll see where they stand. We have 285 for Gregorio. Good job. And Diego up at 200. There you go. It's a milestone, right? Good job, Diego. All right, let's move on now, ladies and gentlemen, to our other uses. All right, here we are, ladies and gentlemen, in our other uses segment, where we'll take a look at another use or something related to the verb. Here we have first last as an adjective. Yeah, so we have último, essentially. So, well, is this our last show? Or will there be another one?
This is not our last show. I think that there is another one more.
Exactly. No, Kyle, this isn't our last show. There's another one. Exactly. It's not our last show. So as an adjective, last, último. No problem, right? Next, we also have the latest. Okay, the latest as in most recent. So, for example, have you seen the latest edition of the Vaughan Review magazine?
I haven't yet. I haven't yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen the latest edition.
I haven't seen the latest edition.
Yeah.
Yet.
Yeah, this is our magazine. This is our monthly magazine. This isn't the latest edition. This is an old edition, but the latest edition would be the newest version, the newest edition, the latest, we can say. Okay, now finally, as an adverb, we have last used as an adverb as well, meaning after all others. He arrived last at the party, for example. So who arrived last to the studio today? You, me, or Gregorio? Who arrived last?
Gregorio arrived last.
Did he arrive last? He was the last one to get here. He arrived last. So to arrive last, to be the last in chronological order. Okay? So no problems. There we have a few uses. Último, last as in último, the latest, and then the adverb last as in to arrive last, to do something last in chronological order. All right, good job, guys. I think you're doing a great job. I think you understand all these uses. Let's move on now to round 2 of the translation challenge. All right, friends, here we are back with the translation challenge. We'll have 4 more questions for you, each one now worth a total of not 5, but 10 points. All right, and the activity is the same. So let's go ahead and hear example number 1.
Pensé que su discurso duraría más.
All right, option A. I thought his discussion lasted longer. B. I believed this discussion would have lasted longer. And C. I thought his speech would last longer. Okay. 5 seconds, quickly. Okay, they're ready. They were confident on that one. Let's go to Gregorio first.
I say sí.
C, he says. All right. Diego, do you agree with him on this one?
Yes, I agree with him.
I agree.
I agree.
I agree.
Him.
No se dice I am agree. I agree with him.
I agree with him.
One more time. I agree with him.
I agree with him.
Okay, good. I agree with him. Good. And good thing because you're both right for 10 points. I thought his speech would last longer. Can you say it for us, Gregorio?
I thought his speech would last longer.
Good. Now, at home, en voz alta, I thought his speech would last longer. Muy bien. Good job. All right, let's hear example number 2.
Pensé que duraría toda la tarde.
Yes. Option A, I thought she would take all afternoon. Option B, I thought it would last all afternoon. And C, I thought it would take her the whole afternoon. You have 5 seconds. Okay. All right, we have to think of what the subject is going to be here. We'll go to Diego first.
I say B.
B, okay, with confidence. I like that. I like that, Diego. Good stuff. And Gregorio?
Gregorio says B as well.
Good, so they agree with each other. Now, are you pretty sure that you're both right, Gregorio? Are you sure about this one?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Okay, and at home, I hope you're positive as well, because the answer is B. Good job for 10 points. I thought it would last all afternoon. So the subject, it, Well, I thought, but it would last all afternoon. Can you repeat it for us, Diego?
Yes, I thought it would last all afternoon.
Yes, I thought it would last all afternoon. Great job for 10 points. Let's move on now to example number 3.
Se tarda más de lo que yo esperaba.
Okay. A, it takes longer than I expected. And option B, he takes more than the expected. And C, I thought it would take her, it takes more than the expected is C. It takes more than the expected. 5 seconds. Okay, have you got your answer there? Have you got your answer, Gregorio?
A.
He's got A. Now, Diego, a bit of shuffle there. Did you have that answer? Okay,
No.
He's got A as well. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. He's going with A, and the correct answer, ladies and gentlemen, is in fact A for 10 points. Good job, but can you read it for us, Diego?
It takes longer than I expected.
It takes longer than I expected. Okay, can you read it for us as well, Gregorio?
It takes longer than I expected.
Good. It takes longer than I expected. Okay, so there, it's the verb to take, right? Not last, but to take. Bit of a trick there. All right, good job. Let's move on now to example number 4.
¿Cuánto suelen durar estas reuniones?
Okay, option A, how much should these meetings last? B, how long do these meetings usually last? And C, how long do these meetings last? 5 seconds. A, B, or C? All right, we're gonna go to Diego this time, starting off.
I say C.
He says it is C. All right, and Gregorio?
I say B.
He says B. The correct answer now at home, we have B and C. What do you think? B, C? The correct answer, ladies and gentlemen, is in fact B. How long do they usually last? Okay, suelen durar. How long do they usually last? So can you repeat that for us, Diego?
How long do these meetings usually last?
Okay. Now, what does he want to know with that question, Gregorio, when he asks that? What does he want to know?
He wants to know how long do the meetings usually last.
He wants to know how long the meetings...
How long the meetings usually last.
Exactly, without the auxiliary. He wants to know how long the meetings usually last. Good job, well done. How long do these meetings usually last? Excellent. All right, let's take a look at our scores here. After round 2 of the translation challenge, we'll see where they stand. We have Gregorio moving up with 325 points and Diego with 230. 2 good scores, eh? You're both doing very well. All right, let's move on now, ladies and gentlemen, to our expression of the day. Our expression of the day is very short. It's 2 words. One of them is the word last. Let's see if you can guess the expression. Es una manera de decir por fin. So how do you say it?
At last.
At last. At last. So we're approaching, at last, we're approaching the speed round. At last, right? So Gregorio, can you say this out loud? At last, I'm on television.
At last, I'm on television.
Yes, I'm on television. Again?
At last, I'm on television.
Yes,
I
at
did
last.
it.
Yes, por fin, at last. Okay, and yourself, Diego? The same. At last, I'm on television.
At last, I on television.
I'm on.
I am.
I'm on
I'm on.
television.
I'm on television.
Yes, remember with the M, hay que cerrar la boca. I'm on television. Again?
I'm on television.
Okay, good. At last. At last. All right. At last, I'm on television. At last, I'm on the verb circus. Say that again. At last, I'm on the verb circus.
At last, I am the. For me, it's difficult to the pronunciation. At last, I'm on television on TV Circus.
the verb circus. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Good, good. He's done a great job. At last, I'm on the verb circus. All right, great job, guys. Well done. It's time to move on now to the speed round. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, here we are in the speed round. That's right, this is your opportunity to ask the questions. Remember, I give you the answers and you have to ask me the question. Pay attention, fíjate, pay attention to the information in red on the screen and make sure your questions ask for that information. All right, our first round will be 2 minutes. So let's put 2 minutes up there on the clock. And remember, guys, do not press that buzzer until I complete the answer and say go. Okay, let's start the clock. It took me 5 weeks to buy my last car. Go. Diego.
How long?
Quickly.
How long did? Sorry.
Okay,
I passed.
okay.
I passed.
Okay, -10. Pass or play, Gregorio.
How long did it take you to buy your last car?
Good. How long did it take you? That's good for 10 points. How long did it take you to buy your last car? Very good for 10 points. Next example. The Civil War lasted 4 years. Go. Diego.
How did the Civil War lasted?
I'm afraid not. -10.
Last.
-10. Pass or play. He's going to play.
How long did the Civil War last?
Repeat, please.
How long did the Civil War last?
Correct. How long did the Civil War last? Good job. How long did the Civil War last? Good job. Okay, next example. It lasted so long because no one would give up. Go. Gregorio.
Why did it lasted so long? Why did it last so long?
Okay, I'm going to give that to you. Correct. Why did it last so long? Why did it last so long? Good job for 10 points. Next example. The beer didn't last. Go. The beer. Okay, Gregorio.
What didn't last?
What didn't last? Exactly, the beer. Repeat it again.
What didn't last?
Good. What didn't last? The beer. Exactly. Next example. It didn't last long because it was popular. Go. Diego.
Why didn't it last long?
Correct. Repeat it again. Why didn't it last long? Repeat.
Why didn't it last long?
Good. For 10 points. Why didn't it last long? And we're out of time. Ding goes the bell. Why didn't it last long? Very good. Okay, well done, guys. Let's take a look at our scores after the first 2 minutes of the speed round. We'll see where they stand. They're doing a great job. Let's see our scores here. We have Gregorio with 365 points and Diego with 220. Good scores. Good scores, guys. But it's not over yet, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. We're going to add another minute on the clock, and we're going to continue with the speed round. Okay, at home, I hope you're ready. These guys, I know they're ready. Let's start the clock right now. The series didn't last long because it wasn't popular. Go. Diego.
Why didn't the series last long?
Repeat, please.
Why didn't the series last long?
Good. Why didn't the series last long? Good job for 10 points. Well done. Next example. I can last 3 minutes underwater. Go. Gregorio.
How long can you last underwater?
Correct. How long can you last underwater? Good job for 10 points. Well done. Next example. The last Rocky movie lasted more than 2 hours. Go. Diego.
How long did the last Rookie movie last?
Repeat it again.
How long did the last Rookie movie last?
Correct. That's good. How long did the last Rocky movie last? How long did the last Rocky movie last? Good job for 10 points right before the buzzer. Hopefully at home, you got those points as well. Remember, always following along. Siempre en voz alta en casa. Good job, guys. Let's take a look at our scores here and see where they stand at the end of today's program. We have Gregorio with 375 and 240 for Diego. Good job, guys.
He's abusing of me.
Sorry?
He's abusing of me.
He's abusing you. Well, okay, they're both doing great. Good job. I want to remind you to always participate with us. Siempre en voz alta. Participating, take advantage of the content, and take a look at our website, aprendeinglés.com. Aquí puedes volver a concursar con las mismas preguntas del programa de hoy. All the content's right here, aprendeinglés.com. I've got some CDs, as always, a few gifts for our contestants. I'm going to give those to them right now. Great job, eh? Well done.
Fine.
Good job.
Not bad. Not
These
bad,
guys have
not
done a
bad.
fantastic job, and they'll be taking home some CDs as always. This is courtesy of our friends at Vaughan Radio. This is Everyday English featuring Alberto Alonso, who also features on English on the Go right here on Aprender Inglés television. This is 20 hours in MP3, 20 programs in MP3 format for them. There you go. And for you, sir,
Thank you very much.
well done. They've done a great job. I want to thank them for playing, and thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time right here on the Verb Circus.
Bye.